just when we thought things couldn't get any more insane on The Flash, they're just like, nah, it's gonna get worse. So we've got the season finale synopsis, and what that synopsis actually says is, with nothing left to lose, Barry, Grant Gustin, takes on Savitar, also Grant Gustin, in an epic conclusion to season 3. This is possibly one of the shortest synopsis that we ever got, but it feels right because it is the finale. They can't really just say, oh yeah, this is what happens, Iris dies, Barry has to go take down Savitar Barry because he has nothing left to lose. The thing now is we have to speculate what happens, and where you know, basically where Barry feels like he has nothing left to lose. Does that mean that Iris already died in the finale, or does that mean that they ended up splitting, or did their plan to trap him into the Speed Force not work, assuming they got the device ready, which would mean that, you know, he has nothing left to lose, so he's just gonna go in and take him on. So we really don't know at this point. Of course Iris will survive. The whole theme of this is Flashpoint and changing the outcome, because at the start he needed to change the past, and now he's got to change the future. And the thing is, if he doesn't change this outcome, he's going to keep becoming Savitar, and then Savitar is going to keep going back into the past, and it's going to keep getting trapped into the Speed Force. Then he's going to get out and he's going to go back again, and it's going to be a cluster, because this Barry assumingly becomes Savitar after, you know, him as Savitar in the future kills Iris. And Savitar did say back when he was you know, in Julian's body, because Julian was like a conduit for him, he said, it's either you or me, one of us has to die. So if Iris dies, then, you know, Savitar is born. But if Iris doesn't die, then Savitar isn't born, and thus he won't be there. Because you gotta remember, Iris said that he is the Flash more so because of her, because he has her by his side, and if he was to lose that, he would lose that light and he would become Savitar. I mean, not necessarily become Savitar, but he wouldn't be himself. You saw in the episode where Barry travels to the future in 2024, that Barry was absolutely broken. He pushed everybody away from him. He was just basically in solitary confinement for years, letting villains just take over the city and just wreck it and just, you know, go on the loose. So I don't think that Iris is gonna die. Something might happen, but I just have a feeling that she's gonna be alive, obviously, by the end of that. I just don't know how they're gonna deal with, you know, Savitar. What are they gonna do? Is he gonna just run him into the Speed Force and gonna get trapped there? Because we did see some set photos, I'm pretty sure. If you guys don't want to be spoiled for that, then leave the video. But I did see some photos where, you know, it showed everybody in like black clothes, which I assumed they had for a funeral, and Barry was there and his mother was there, which I assume was the Speed Force, and he hugged everybody. And then I assumed that the Speed Force, you know, took on the appearance of his mother and took him into the Speed Force. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but I assume that's how that episode ends. Barry goes into the Speed Force, and they did say that this ending was going to be ambiguous, and it's going to make you feel like, where do we go from here? Because, you know, Barry goes into the Speed Force, and then I don't know what happens after that. But I don't know, it does kind of explain why the Speed Force was kind of really not with Barry this season. Like, they were angry, like, are you sure this is the only reason why you're here, Barry, to just take Wally out? And I mean, you can't blame the Speed Force, because the Speed Force knows who, you know, Savitar was that whole time. So I guess they were trying to change him a bit, but it just didn't budge. Anyways, like I said, the synopsis is awfully short. It doesn't give you much to go off of. It just says, with nothing left to lose, Barry, aka Grant Gustin, takes on Savitar in an epic conclusion to season 3. So they're gonna be, you know, fighting together, and it's gonna be pretty damn cool to see that, because I kind of want to see Savitar Nobini suit. Like, I just want to see Future Barry kind of toy with the past Barry or the current day Barry. It'd be really interesting, but his suit makes him so insanely fast. That's why he wears it. He wears it because if he runs, he's gonna burn up. My theory on this scar, by the way, for people that wanna know. So my theory is when the Savitar Barry ran, he ran so fast that the electricity that he had and all that discharge actually scarred his face, and because he gets his powers from the Speed Force, I just think that when, you know, he got hit with that Speed Force energy on his face because he was running so fast, it didn't heal because of that, because as you know, speedsters have an incredibly fast healing rate because of their powers. So I just have a feeling that that's why he has that scar on his face and it just doesn't heal. But like I said, I want to hear you guys' thoughts on the synopsis. Are you guys excited for the finale to see Future Barry as Savitar going up against present day Barry and seeing the conclusion if Iris is gonna live or die? And that has been it for me. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe for more Flash content like this, and check out some of my other videos on the Flash. They're up on the screen now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody. Peace.